Hey guys, Andre Freeman here. This is a quick video showing how you can use R Markdown files and work with R Markdown files to submit assignments. So we're going to first look at the first assignment, which is UN votes. It's an assignment where you're going to work on modifying data visualizations and then answering questions about voting patterns for different countries. I have RStudio Desktop opened up here. And you see it has these different panes. It has the environment, the console, and then this files and kind of plots packages here at the bottom. We'll discuss some of these in this video. But first thing first, so file, open file, and I'm going to open up the R Markdown document that you guys have access to in Blackboard, unvotes.rmd. So this is the R Markdown document. This document contains text and code, and when you knit this Markdown document, it then renders it, it executes the code, and it creates a nice output. And that output can be changed to a PDF or HTML document. The output here is set as PDF, so in a second when we actually knit this, you'll see that we create a PDF document. I'm going to first put in my name. So what you would do, you would put your name on the document, and then we can edit the text to answer questions. We can also edit the code in these chunks. Let's start by before I knit, I want to just show you something about packages. So you have to have these packages installed before you can load them. The library command actually loads packages, but before you can load them, you have to install. And I already have these packages installed on my computer, but for you guys, what you can do to install a package is click on packages, and then you click on install, and then put the name. So for example, Tidyverse. Tidyverse is a very important package. You see here, and then you click install. So I'm not going to do it on my computer because I already have these installed, but this is what you would do. When you click install, actually, let me say cancel here because I don't want to do it. When you click install, it's going to run the command in the console and it'll run the package. So again, you click on packages and install. Same idea. If I do UN votes, you see how that we found this package, and I'm going to click install. It'll install the package. So on your computer, you have to first install these packages first before you load them. And R may prompt you to do that. When you load a package that has not been installed, it'll prompt you to install it first. But you can also do it this way. So I'm gonna run this command because I have these packages installed on my computer. So to execute this code in the chunk, you click on the green arrow. Then it ran these commands in the console. So the packages are loaded up. This is a command. This is a code here which modifies the data set and joins data together. This is not that important that you understand this at this point. And then this is the key command that runs the data visualization. So I'm going to click on the green arrow to run it. And you see this is the resulting output. If you click on this show a new window, you can now look at a better view of this visualization, and it's showing us the changes in voting patterns for different issues over time for 3 different countries. So I want you guys to take your time to interpret this, and what the assignment asks that you do is actually to change the 3 countries. So let me show you where that is. It says now update the visualization by graphing data for 3 different countries. And then based on the countries you select, answer these questions. And you're gonna type in your answer here. So if I say the countries, I'll just put ... So this is where I can enter the answer in. And then, by the way, this command at the bottom shows you the list of the countries. So I'll run this. And you can see all the different countries that you can select from. And this is a table, so you can actually navigate through this by clicking on the different page numbers. So again, if you want to get a sense of what countries can I select from, this last appendix shows that to you. Okay, so for example, if I wanted to enter Cuba in, I can go back to the top here, and I'll just change one of these countries to Cuba. So you got to be careful when you edit the code. You don't want to change the code in a way that causes an error, because then when you run the command, it will not work. But you see here, now Cuba is one of the countries that's listed here. So your task again is to modify the visualization to have 3 different countries, and then to answer the questions posed based on the 3 countries you have chosen. Okay, so I made some changes to the document. I put my name on the document. I'm now going to knit it. So when I knit this, it's going to basically run all of the commands at once, and then create a document that has the output in a nice format. You see, this is what I'm referring to here. And let's see, let's kind of change this a little bit. And let's maybe zoom in a little bit more. Okay, so you notice how the name that I entered is there. It has all the command. Remember, I typed in a little bit of text here, right? I said the countries, that's listed here. And of course, it doesn't show the table here, but that's okay. So this is what you're going to be expected to do, to modify the markdown document, answer questions, and then knit it into a PDF. And then lastly, if you click on this download button, you can now download this PDF to your computer. That's your completed assignment. You then upload it to Blackboard. All right, guys, I hope this is helpful in terms of getting you started with the first assignment. If you have any questions, let me know.